Hello everyone, welcome to my other video and also welcome to the second part of socket.io tutorial. In the previous video I have covered what is socket.io, why we use socket.io and also the installation of it. So today I will show the absolute basic coding of socket.io. So let's start. So you can see test project is here. So in my previous video I have initiated a npm project that is test-project. In case you don't know how to initiate it, just go to my previous video, you can get it. So you just need to enter into this directory and open your text editor in the same directory. So I have VS Code installed in my machine, so I have opened test-project inside the VS Code. So you need to open or create a file that is app.js inside the test-project directory. So create a file called app.js and you need to start writing your code inside it. So first write var space app equals to equal. So I'm just skipping this writing of my code, and you can pause this video and write it by your own. So you need to type all these things, and now we'll need an index.html file to serve. So create a file called index.html and start writing your code inside it. So first create some predefined tags, and inside body tag I will write hello world to show you. Hello world, and save it. And now you need to go to your terminal into the same directory, open your terminal, and I have terminal installed in my text editor. So inside the terminal you need to write nodemon space app.js and press enter, and you can see it is showing that it is listening on port 3000. So open your browser and here write 127.0.0.1 and the port address is 3000. So open it. So you can see that the hello world is printed here. So now and you can see this will run the server on localhost 3000, and this actually sets up our Express application and is now serving a HTML file on the root. Okay, so now we will require socket.io and it will log a user connected whenever an user goes to this page, and it will log a user disconnected whenever someone navigates away or closes this page. So go back to your text editor and you need to open the app.js again, and here you need to write or change something again. So I'm just skipping it. So that's the everything you need to write inside the app.js to check it if the user is connected or disconnected. So here basically the require this line, the require socket.io HTTP. This line actually creates a new socket.io instance attached to the HTTP server, and io.on connection, this actually handles the connection disconnection events in it using the socket object. So now we have set up our server to log messages on connections and disconnections. We now have to include the client script and initialize the socket object here, so that the clients can establish connection whenever required. So go to the index.html. Here you need to just include a script tag, write script src equals to slash socket.io slash socket.io.js and close the script tag. Okay, now save it and again declare a script tag here. So inside it just write var space socket equals to io. Okay, now save it. Okay, now just go back to your browser again, and I'm just disconnecting this page. I'm just closing this page and open your terminal again. Okay, now open the address again. So open the terminal again, and you can see that it is showing a user connected here. And also go back to your browser again, close this tab again and open the terminal again, and you can see a user disconnected here. So in this way you can just check a user closes his or her browser or not, or a user connects his accounts on his browser or not using the socket.io. So you can also check that if you refresh this browser again and again, and it will show these logs, that is a user connected, and whenever you press refresh, and on that fraction of second it shows the log as a user disconnected, and whenever the page reloads again into its table form, it shows a user connected. So we now have socket.io connections working. So see you in the next tutorial, and please click on the subscribe and like button if you like this video. Thank you.